Imagine asking your mom as like a 9-year-old for hard seltzer.
She's like, "What is hard seltzer?"
Right.
It wasn't even invented yet.
Okay, so this week, Poorly Made Podcast, episode 28. We're starting it right now, Mike. Get your seltzer.
Yeah, here we go. I'm getting settled here with my
get seltzered up.
my wellness boost.
Yeah, very light on that side of the side of the podcast. So 28. Today we've got a special topic, something that is just near and dear to all of our hearts. Death row meal. All right, meals on death row, corporal punishment, all that good stuff. It is an American fascination, according to the New York Times. Okay, an article that came out March 10th, 2020, discusses a journalist who kind of chronicled the last meals that were requested by serial killers, rapists, all our favorites. Chronicled what they requested.
Society's A players.
The top guys, just the top guys. So chronicling what they requested, a lot of these meals were pretty grandiose. I would say surprising. And so we're going to talk about that. We're going to have a little fun with it and talk about, what we think of the particular meal, what we think of the article. But I just wanted to start out, with the heavy hitting questions. Come on, if someone murdered your imaginary brother, would you want that person to get the chair or the needle?
Or the electric shock? Oh, I guess that's the chair, right?
The chair.
Or the hanging, or the tree, the rope.
What I want would, I guess, what I want probably, I don't know. I imagine I would be pretty emotional and out for and want like revenge and stuff like that. I don't know if I have that level of forgiveness in my heart, but the way it should be, I feel differently. So yeah, that's my.
So you don't think the government should have that level of control?
No.
Big shocker. Mike?
Speaking as somebody who has had a family member killed by another person, I don't know if I would feel that I don't think it's right. Okay, put it that way. I don't think the government should have that control. Not necessarily even the government having that control. I don't think that taking another life in retribution makes any sense. And yeah, so I'm not down with it. I'm not for it.
Right. I definitely would want to see them die. Like Kamal said, yeah, you want that.
Well, no, wait, no. Oh, wait. Was the question wanting to see them or
no?
Or
the
wanting
question
them?
Is do you think they deserve? I guess deserve is the word. The chair, or
they've earned it.
I mean, well, they've probably earned it, but is it? I guess the question that I'm asking is it right or wrong? And I think we're all saying that it's not right to do that. But do we want to see it? Hell yes.
Wait, see it? Wait, I don't want to. I don't want to see people.
But you want it to happen. You want it to happen.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
You want it to happen. You don't want
matter.
front row seats. You don't want front row seats.
That used to happen, or that still does happen. I don't know. They still have people. They're still observers for.
Watch. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I would want. Like I said, we want to be vengeful, and want them to suffer and stuff like that. But like Mike was saying, retribution's not really if you think about it, it's not going to. I think the lack of justice in most cases, if someone was they committed a heinous crime and they got away with it, you want them to pay.
That's a better question.
But wanting them to wanting them dying wouldn't undo anything. So it wouldn't bring back a lost loved one, or it wouldn't undo a brutal assault or something like that.
Yeah, but you could argue though putting them in jail doesn't do that, or prison doesn't do that either.
But yeah, but it's still I guess hitting two birds with one stone. It's still it's still a an ongoing punishment.
Mm-hmm. So what if they get off? What if they murdered your brother, your imaginary little brother? And he's also your son.
I don't know why this is funny.
They murder him, right? And you know that he murdered him, but he gets off, and there's no justice. Do you hire a hitman to then murder him?
Or turn into the Punisher and just
Right, and just do it yourself, or do you just let it go?
You take the swift hands of justice into your hands.
Right.
You clasp justice.
You hold swift justice by its hands, and you say, "You're like, come on, bitch, we're going for a ride."
Yeah, right. Front seat, riding shotgun. Justice is at the wheel.
I don't know.
I just like it doesn't like we're better than that. Like we can do better than that. I don't think that. Never mind the fact that like the whole process of killing somebody isn't like ethical. Like they don't have it. They still don't have it down to a science. Mm-hmm. So like it's not like they could just like they could say, well, it's painless, so we're just getting rid of the person forever. Right. It doesn't. There's more to it than that. And what I liked about that article, was that there was, a discussion more or less about the place that capital punishment has in our society, which I think is completely relevant to whether or not people feel that it's right or wrong. Mm-hmm. It mentions about the line between news and entertainment, where we're obsessed with the lives of others that are different than us. We always want to, right, be at the window watching, and that's reflected in movies and TV. I thought of, you guys seen The Green Mile?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, that was hard to watch.
For sure. I like the line in the article too, where he's like, whether it's Kim Kardashian or like some serial killer, like we want to know.
Yeah.
If it's different from our lives, we have that interest, which is crazy to think that, like, especially when it comes to like public hangings or killings or whatever the case may be, like that was an event that people willingly signed up for. And they were like, oh, they're about to hang this guy, let's go. Like, we got to see. Mm-hmm.
They wanted to participate.
It's just crazy to think about that.
Well,
yeah, go ahead, because I got nothing else. So just straight.
It's kind of, I think, kind of relates to something from an old podcast. We were talking about beauty. Was it beauty equating to talent or to better? I think it's part of a contribution of the media, and kind of, I don't know, the part they've played in kind of
hyping it up,
making like celebrities or people, making celebrities feel that they're like something like better or more entertaining than us. So they, like, if that message is being fed that these are better people, these are more entertaining people, these are the people you want to be. So then it's almost advertised as like these lives are higher value, therefore they demand your attention. Mm-hmm. Even though they're just like, even though it's just that their job is in looking nice or acting or making music.
Well, yeah, but like in regards to like watching somebody die, like,
how
are they glamorizing that?
The death thing, I don't know. That it takes a, like they say, like the expression about not able to like stopping to watch you can't look away from a car crash or something.
Yeah.
Like, somewhat to that extent, I think car crashes, like the part of that is it's so I don't know, it's so.
Yeah, I really don't get that phenomenon, like rubbernecking.
I think it's so powerful. I think it's so powerful, and it's like, because like often you don't see the person, it's just a machine. So like you're able to disassociate that. Like,
no, but that's what you're looking for though. Like when those people are stopping to look, you're looking to see like how bad it is.
When you want to see a body,
you're fully expecting and ready to see.
No, I think it's. I don't think so. I don't think that. I think
I'm
like
But
when
pretty
why
sure
look? Why
like
look at just
when
mangled
people
metal?
talk about because it's a fascination because it's a violent action,
I
but
don't
you're
know.
able to like
They don't put monster
like
trucks on primetime television.
I just want to.
they do put NASCAR and stuff like that, and people do advertise. People do say they like
Bunch.
they're they only watch NASCAR for like the crash and stuff like
The
that.
potential
But
crash. Yeah.
like I feel like
Yeah, nobody
um
wants to just sit and watch people go around the circle for 500
I
laps.
some people do, but I'm saying like if you were to watch like if you were watching a crash and then like the screen like the camera just stuck and zoomed in on like a mutilated body for a good 15 minutes,
Hmm.
I don't think you would I don't think people would find that entertaining and say, "Oh, it's just something I can't avoid looking at. I just got to look at this mutilated body."
I
But I
feel like
think
I read something about this once that people like, and this was about like car crashes and rubbernecking. People like looking at that kind of stuff as a, and I'm more of a person that believes in like the human nature aspects of biological nature of people and stuff like that. Like they look at it to see like as a almost as like a form of protection. Like they can see like what can happen to them, and so like they're like you said, like they're fascinated. They want to see what is out there to like almost safeguard themselves. But I don't know like how accurate that is.
and like just to add to that, but like kind of also to pivot back to the like death row and some and like and killers and things like that. Once again, the media has kind of, especially like um, white serial killers, has
Oh yeah,
almost
super hot guys. Hmm.
like fetishized and like really warped the narrative and like the perception of these figures. So like the fact that an article like that exists and like they picked out like or like they pointed out the meals of like what was it? It was
John Wayne Gacy was one of them.
and Ted Bundy,
Ted
right?
Bundy was there. Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, and in fact, and like the fact that I think at least Bundy has, I think he has multiple like documentaries and like shows
Hmm.
and like stories on like Netflix, and I think Gacy might have one. I'm sure. I think he has a few like throughout different media forms of
Yeah,
media
yeah, yeah. These
in the
guys become
past too.
superstars
So
also.
like the fact that that's like something because one thing it does a great disservice because you're almost doing what like probably the killers wanted by like
Making them famous.
Making them
yeah
famous, yeah.
making them these like these legendary cult of personality who like did this like even though it's like a vile thing you're describing how incredible they were in doing and being that way
Hmm.
and for someone who's not of right mind the same way like we talk you shouldn't really be advertising the names of like shooters
Right.
and like terrorists because that's a part of what they want to like people do these acts so they can like their name can go down in history
It's
so
kind of
like
hard though, isn't it? Though, because
no
like I no, I mean I'm a person who like I watched what's that David Fincher series on Netflix where they go
I,
into like the history of um forgetting the words like analyzing serial killers. I can't remember the name of the show right now, but like basically it talks about how like how the process of building cases on or profiling serial killers started. Like I thought that was a really interesting show just to like from the psychological aspect of it that they took and like learning what characteristics and traits are consistent with these types of people. Um, so like I think that part is interesting and it's hard to be like or to not be intrigued by what motivates people to be a certain way. But I think
yeah
when you
Hmm.
but
do
it's
that, it also props them up at the same time.
yeah you and like with those you have to is a fine line between like kind of investigating their mindset and their like thought processes and like how they operate and like romanticizing it. Not romantic. That's not the word for it. What's the
Fetish or sensationalizing it.
No, not that
that
because
was the word the
it
article
it
used.
is because it is sensational because it's like brutal murder. Almost like not is it not not mythicizing. What's the other word for that? Like myth.
I don't know, making them legends, making them super cool,
Yeah,
making
like yeah,
Zac Efron want to
like
play them in a movie.
yeah, like making like turning them into like urban legends and myths, like
Yeah.
making them almost yeah, making them almost like mythical figures. Like like if you know like if someone who's disturbed would know that that's like the type of like treatment they would get based on like the uniqueness and like the brutality of their like the violence they bring into the world. Yeah, I'm sure that it only encourages more of that if they know that that's like whether they live or die, whether they succeed or not, that
Mhm.
that would be the reward they have. I think it's yeah, it's kind of it's a dangerous and like um almost I would say almost immoral way to behave like as a uh cultural entity, a cultural institution being the
Okay.
media.
So, as a way to continue to immortalize these figures, let's make our own list of last meals. That's what we're going to do this week. We're going to go around and we're going to share. All right. So, the way that I did my list was like if it was the last 5 days of my life and I was able to ask for a different meal every day of those 5 days, this is what I would want to eat. I don't know how you guys did your list. I kind of left it open to interpretation,
Hmm.
but that's how I did mine. And if we know who wants to start or go first, or should I start? Or how do you want to do
Well, I just before we began, I just wanted to say and we could share the article.
it?
It's just interesting to me, like specifically the meals and how some of them declined it. They declined what kind of meal they wanted, and they were just given like
The standard meal.
yeah, a standard meal. Some of them were like peculiar. So if we could lace that in, I think that would be interesting in terms of like knowing what they were. Um,
Man, I rather let's talk about ourselves and our
oh, okay.
hypothetical like those
Mo doesn't
guys
want to
can go
inspire the next generation of
yeah
serial
like I don't
killers,
it's
Right.
like why would we ever let them know like hey guys if you commit these brutal murders and are on death row we may talk about your meals in the future like
Oh, we'll
nah
never. Yeah.
let's 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 talk about the meals we would want if we were
if we
became
became serial
brutal
killers.
psycho yes let's talk about
Well,
that.
fair enough.
All right, so wait,
Um,
we're ranking it. We're going from. Are we just
Five to
listing
one.
five, or are we doing like ranking them from like the least, or like our fifth best, or like our fifth preferred to our first?
I'm going fifth preferred to first.
Okay.
and it seems like based on the article, like you can get multiple parts of a meal. So
Oh
like,
hell yeah!
are we including like if I want two different kinds of proteins, like
What
Listen,
is
just
it?
whatever you want. But I'm
Well,
telling you
meal
right
is just
now,
food. Yeah.
my list involves time travel because it's specific times that you gotta get this. So like
oh,
whatever you
okay.
need to get this food, okay, you get it.
I think
Wait,
you should go first
wait,
then,
uh,
because that might change my
wait,
list.
wait. Let me just ask: is there a cooked dinosaur egg involved in
No,
this?
no, what am I, some kind
Okay.
of savage Fred Flintstone loving bastard? No.
Or yeah, Dave Chappelle. I don't know.
Oh, Dave Chappelle? I don't remember
Oh,
that.
I forgot one.
Cambodian
Oh
presto?
man.
No, was it like
Oh, when he gets
the
really rich? Is that what happened? I don't know.
yeah the dino egg? He cracks it
Okay.
open like
No. There's no dinosaur egg involved.
that's what I thought when you were like time
I'm
traveling. Like
devil?
oh
No.
he's trying to cook some raptor. He's trying to cook some
Pterodactyl wing? No.
oh some flaming hot I don't know velociraptor.
No.
Okay.
Nugget?
All right,
No.
go. You said
All right, I
you
guess
said
I'll go then. All right, so for those of you who watch the podcast, some of you may know this, I don't know. All 7 of you. I wanted to be a chef when I was a child. That was the first career I ever wanted. And a part of that was because I watched the Food Network because I was poor and didn't have cable. And Food Network is included in the public or like the regular 1 through 20 channels we had. So I watched a lot of Emeril Lagasse growing up, and I always wanted to go to Emeril's restaurant in Florida.
Oh,
I've never been there, and I don't know if it's good or not, to be honest with you. But Emeril is a legend in my mind, and I don't know what I would get from that place at all. I just want to go there because Emeril is a G, and I have a lot of respect for that man. So Emeril Lagasse's restaurant, whatever he recommends, chef's special, uh,
pigeon.
whatever he's got for me, I'm taking it. That's my number 5.
Okay.
Mike, do you have yours, or should I go?
Yeah, I have mine. My number 5 is gonna be steak tacos, chips and guac with guacamole, like without sounding too white.
Wait.
And am I giving a drink?
You should have had 2 lists. You should have had a beer list.
I know. I was gonna say, yeah, I just have on my list really good beer. I'm gonna say the top of my list is chips and guacamole, and some really nice steak tacos, and like either like a light crisp beer or like Diet Pepsi or something like that. Like, and I know that sounds terrible because I saw on that list some of them were like, yeah, let me get a Dr. Pepper, Coke, whatever. I love Diet Pepsi.
Like crack.
Yeah, it's literally like crack for me.
Okay. All right. So basically, I have the appetite of a 7-year-old.
I'm fully expecting Kamal's list to be pancakes 1 through 5.
I think actually you can't I can't be spoiling half my list. But no.
Okay, I'm sorry. Number 5 is whatever you have in your book bag at the time, and then 4 through 1 is pancakes.
No. Number 5 would probably be like an enormous bowl, an enormous cereal bowl, and then probably
what kind of cereal?
That's the thing. I would want an itinerary of like every cereal made in the past 20 years, and then
you're on death row. You're not
20,
the Queen of
25 years, and then I would like pick out like my top 5, and then make
a mix of those.
One giant bowl of cereal with that, and like the freshest, like whole milk,
Cambodian breast milk.
The freshest. Nah, it would have to be like. Nah, it would be like.
Do you have a favorite brand or something? I used to have one.
Nah, not brand, but like it have to be whole. You know, I've dabbed in the like the 2%, the skim milk, the almond milk, the oat milk, stuff like that.
Yeah,
all that fat.
Give me all the sugar, all the fat. Give me the whole milk. I want the freshest. I don't know.
So just a big bowl of cereal.
Yes.
You're mixing cereals though?
Yes, I used to do that as a kid.
About that.
I used to do that as a kid all the time. I would mix like Apple Jacks and like corn pops and like Frosted Flakes and just like.
I don't like that at all.
Couldn't just leave it at one.
Nah, wait, I'm on death row. I got 5 days to live. I'm wilding.
That's fair. I mean,
What's number 4?
Yeah, you go.
What's better than mixing all those cereals?
Nothing. I win. Game over.
No, go. Your number 4, and I'll go.
I didn't really think this. I would say. I would say number 4 would be. I'll go with. So it has to be just an entree.
It can be whatever you want.
Yeah, like I'm doing a combo of
it's not like a course of meals. It's just like one meal, like one.
Like you're gonna eat everything.
Like an entree could be like steak and potatoes and like veggies or whatever.
If you need to do your appetizer, your entree, your dessert, it's the whole package. Or if you just want to do dessert, but you can't do like Honestly, you probably can do anything. I'm not saying there's any limitations here because again,
you're gonna die.
Time travel is involved here, so I can't really put limitations.
You're breaking the rules of space and time, so I can add courses to my meal.
Yes.
So I guess number 4, I'll keep it simple. I would probably just want like the like number one world globally ranked best cheeseburger made by the world renowned undisputed number one cheeseburger chef of all time.
Cheeseburger chef.
No, in history. So yeah, so we added
so you
time
have to
travel.
revive them from death if they were dead.
Well, unless they exist today. So
right.
whoever that person is,
whoever the Gordon Ramsay of cheeseburgers is, that's who.
I don't know. I don't know if Gordon Ramsay is the number one chef.
All right, you got the point. Not the joke.
But yeah, so just like an amazing cheeseburger with a nice like put all that. I'm gonna keep my giant cereal bowl, and then I want the giant cereal bowl filled with that much of perfectly seasoned sweet potato fries.
Sweet potato fries. Now that's
this guy likes sweet potato fries.
That's a hot take. I'm with you on that, but a lot of people don't like sweet potato fries.
Really, yo, those
a lot of people
those have completely overtaken my enjoyment of like regular potato, like
honestly, if I can
fries.
choose, I'm with you. Like if I can choose, I'm getting sweet potato fries. Like fuck regular fries.
And then I guess I have all my available exotic condiments in huge dipping cups because I'll need it for the giant bowl I have.
Everything
and
in excess.
Exactly. You wall out. The idea is you indulge so heavily that you might not make it to the 5th meal and the needle.
and the needle. Yeah, you have a heart attack before. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go with my number 4, and this is where we get into some time travel. So I haven't had this particular thing in a while. I want to say maybe 5 to 7 years is the last time I can remember maybe getting it. But its peak for me was when I was about maybe 4 or 5 years old. And it is a bacon, egg, and cheese croissant from Burger King in like 96.
Oh my God. Yes, I remember that.
I used to get those before school. My dad would drive me, and it was everything to me. It was like the highlight of my week, getting those bacon, egg, and cheese croissants. And as an adult, if I can get a bacon, egg, and cheese on a croissant, I will. And it's 100% because of Burger King. And I just love them. They were buttery, flaky, greasy.
Oh, yeah.
And it was just like, my mom probably could have made something nutritious and delicious at home, but like my dad bringing me to that Burger King early in the morning.
That requires time, right? And effort.
And like a little orange juice, a little box of orange juice. When's the last time you had one of those? A little box of orange juice, you got to jab the straw through a hole. Oh my God.
It's like the ultimate ASMR.
Right. And like, I don't know if they still make bacon, egg, and cheese croissants at Burger King, but I don't want it from now. I want it from then specifically.
Yeah. Okay. Now the time travel makes a lot more sense.
There you go. That's it.
So what are we up to? Number 4?
4, yeah. Number 4.
So I have for number 4, I went a little bit classic. I went with I had a really good braised beef dish the other day with like mashed potatoes and wine. I didn't have a vegetable, but maybe like a really nice buttery vegetable. That would probably be my number 4.
For those of you watching, Mike is like classy and like he eats fancy food and he knows things. So like his list is going to be way more serious than ours.
The other night,
wait, mine is completely serious.
Well, I mean, I'm serious. Like, hello. I'm serious as well, but like I'm talking about the quality and standards. Like Kamal's eating a big bowl of cereal. Like, come on.
That's super quality. I don't know what you're talking about. Don't be.
Mike wants like farm raised. Mike wants like farm raised beef and like churned butter from like.
No. I want the worst. I want the fattiest shit that you can find me.
Okay, so braised beef. I mean,
All
it
right,
sounds good. I like it. What are we going? Number three.
Mike started off.
Oh yeah.
My number three, I similar to Kamal. I want a really good fatty cheeseburger. I'm talking like 90% fat, 10% lean, and
No, 0% lean, just all.
fr- no, you need a little bit of leanness. And like zesty ass fries. Like I want them like almost like spicy, and like curly fries, and a chocolate milkshake.
Mm. Do you have a go-to burger like in life now?
Yeah, mine.
So you just like your homemade burger.
Well,
I really
yeah,
did
I
like
would.
enjoy the burger you made for us at the old spot.
Oh, yeah, that was a good burger.
That was a really good burger.
When did I make you guys a burger?
When you
At
were at
Stock Up?
yeah.
Oh, I don't even remember that. Well, I've definitely my skills have gotten better. My go to burger would be like caramelized onions, like a melty ass American or cheddar cheese, maybe a slice of bacon on there. Ah,
Wait,
beautiful.
wait, was it a burger? I think 'cause I remember we had like
We
a
had
nice
one
like chicken
chicken
sandwich.
sandwich. I feel
Yeah,
like we had one burger.
yeah. I feel like that's yeah.
We
Okay.
didn't make burgers, so I'm
Was
not
it wasn't
sure.
something with a
Was
Maybe,
patty?
we definitely had multiple sandwiches though. It was like
We
a
had two
chicken sandwich
sandwiches.
at least.
yeah.
Yeah, it
No,
was like
chicken sandwich makes sense. I can't think
It
of
was
that's
what
why I
something.
don't.
I
other.
feel like it was
That's why I
something
don't
with
think it
meat.
was two chicken sandwiches though. That's why I think I felt like it was a burger.
We'll
Maybe
have to we'll have to dive into that. Yeah, because I don't remember. We definitely didn't have any
Whatever
burgers.
whatever sandwich you made,
It might have been like
good.
a cold cut sandwich.
I don't
I
think it
don't
was
think
cold cuts.
so.
No, it was like you
It
definitely.
was
I
it
think
was
it was.
a meat.
It was a yeah.
I
It was
think
on the
so.
grill. I think.
Bacon, egg, and cheese, maybe. I don't know.
No.
Nah.
We'll
I
move
feel
on.
like it was a burger, right? Like I'm
Well, I
not
mean,
tripping, right?
he would know the menu, but
Yeah, I mean,
I
yeah,
feel
we
like
didn't have burgers.
I feel like there was a meat option on that or something.
Maybe it was like a Reuben or something.
No, because I don't like Rubens.
I don't remember. Moving on. Uh, wait, are we going my three or are we going Kamal's three?
No, it was Mike was three.
Mike's three, and he did his burger.
Okay, wait. Did he do his? That was
He just
what?
said
Was
his
that?
burger is number three.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. So yeah, come on. You can go.
Okay, so my number three is I guess I think it's called a combination platter from Dinosaur Barbecue in Harlem.
Oh shit.
The three of us have been to this place. I don't know how much you guys enjoy it, but I was gonna say I would kill for it, but it's not true. I really enjoy Dinosaur Barbecue for multiple reasons. Their mac and cheese is fire. I like my personal mac and cheese that I make at home is based off of the mac and cheese from Dinosaur Barbecue. There isn't a meat on their menu that I don't like. From the chicken to the brisket to the ribs to the wings, it's
Mm.
all fire.
Oh man, I fucking forgot about ribs. Fuck you. Damn it.
Yeah. So I can't really narrow it down, but I would get that combination platter where I think you can pick. I think you pick either two or three meats. Probably do the brisket, the ribs, and the wings. That's usually like what I do.
Mm. And they don't even have like crackling pork or like pork belly. Do they have that?
I don't think they have that on the menu now.
I've had barbecue with like pork belly, like crispy pork belly. Like I don't know how you could not choose something like that. Like it's ridiculous.
Well, it seems from what you're saying that you didn't choose something like that, and you didn't put that on your list. So this is my
Well, you haven't heard my top.
okay. Well, so Dinosaur Barbecue, they just got it all, and then their drinks are also fantastic. If you want an Allagash White, they got Allagash White. If you want one of Mike's fancy craft beers, they got that shit too. And if you want one of their house special drinks, the Donkey Punch or whatever you want to call it, their drinks are pretty good. Live music, fire. The
Like,
last time we went,
Dinosaur, please sponsor us, please.
please sponsor.
We will
That's
send a lot of customers your way.
right, but mostly just me.
Yeah, wait, it'll be us.
Okay, Kamal, you're number three.
All right. So I think my number two was a burger. My number four was a burger. So number three, I would say would be um an assortment of extra large, like specialty pancakes. Um,
I love that.
so one for sure, because I think I've had actually these. Like, I went to like there was this rest. There's like I think it was like particularly like special like a pancake, like a breakfast pancake restaurant like on
IHOP.
Long Island. No, on like Long Island. It's like a. It looked like a mom and pop. It wasn't like any like
Okay.
generic franchise, but like they had a like a uh Oreo cookie pancake.
Nice.
Um, there was a like one that was like top with like white chocolate.
Fire.
That was and then what was another one? And just like a really nice, well done like banana pancake.
I
Uh,
gotta say I'm surprised here because I thought pancakes would be your number one.
no,
I am and I'm looking forward to the rest of your list. I do have one question for you.
wait, I'm not done. So
Oh,
on the
whoa,
side,
there's more? Okay,
on
that
this,
was just okay.
so
he's
so
not done.
so of course I would have like maybe like two canisters of like homemade uh
Canisters.
whipped cream.
Okay.
Interesting.
Then you would have like some
Just
uh,
regular whipped cream or like chocolate whipped cream or something.
nah, just some just homemade plain. I guess is it vanilla
White,
or is it
the flat
just
whipped cream, just like mama used
just
to make.
just that good old white whipped cream.
Oh yeah.
Um, some like pecan maple syrup,
Wow.
Cool.
Okay.
and with the side of like some
Let's see what's
like
his third
sweet,
side.
sweet sweet zesty like Italian sausage links, like some like
All right.
and
Okay. Okay.
probably like a glass of no, yeah, like a glass of water so I don't die
I
of
thought you were
shock.
gonna
You
be
know,
like, a picture, not a glass
just a nice long tall glass of water so I
of
don't
water.
pass.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Okay, I still have a question. You mentioned your maple, no, pecan syrup.
yeah.
Um, do you put your syrup like all over your pancakes? Are you a portion guy? Are you
You
a
dip the
dip to the
fork in
side
and kind of
guy?
smear it over the
What's your
pancake.
approach?
Um, I'm a drown and then reapply.
Mm,
I'm gonna
interesting.
drown and
But
reapply.
but you're
Nice.
consistent. I like it. Okay.
Mm.
What
I
are we
think
at? Two?
yeah, I think you should start that one.
Me, I'm going two. Okay.
Yeah,
My again requiring a little time travel here. I'm going to somewhere in Connecticut. I don't remember exactly where. Hometown buffet. All right. Now, this is, I don't think New York is really big on buffets. I don't know if I can really have anything to compare it to you guys. I feel like New York only has like Chinese buffets, like that type of thing. This
Mm-hmm.
one's just like classic American food. But, and as a Jamaican person, like this was different for me because like I didn't eat that type of food at home. So we would go to this it's called Hometown Buffet. I'm pretty sure it's no longer in business. The specific one that we went to, I know was closed down like maybe the early 2000s or something like that. But you would go there on like a Wednesday afternoon because we didn't like going when it was hot and busy and everybody's in there. We like to go when it was a nice little easy crowd, a couple humongous people that are there probably every day. But like besides those regulars, it wasn't like a crazy crowd. And just the ability to go up and have several rounds of plates of different foods.
Oh,
You might like some things, you might not like some things. You just come back for more and more and more. All that stuff was great. But the icing on the cake for me is really two things: the unlimited soft serve ice cream with whatever
really?
toppings you want. Hometown buffet soft serve ice cream,
No,
out of
I've
this
had it.
world.
I've
Out of
had
this
it.
world. I mean, you put caramel on that bad boy, you put hot fudge, sprinkles, whatever you like. Delicious. And then the creme
Interesting.
de la creme. I've never had better cheesecake in my life than what they serve at Hometown Buffet.
Oh, come the fuck
Get
on.
the fuck out of here, right? You haven't tasted it, all right?
Have you had Cheesecake
Yes, I
Factory
have. I've
cheesecake?
had Cheesecake Factory cheesecake. I've had Junior's cheesecake. I've had several cheesecakes. All right,
What are they putting in this cheesecake by the buffet?
Crack, heroin, that heron. Okay, that off white. It is delicious, and it's just the basic cheesecake. It's like a little square. It's like not even that big. It's probably smaller than this. It's like a little square cheesecake, and that graham cracker crumb bottom is that's the chef's kiss right there. It is
That's a chef's
immaculate
kiss.
and it's consistent and it never did me wrong. And that is why I like cheesecake. There's a
It
lot of
sounds like
sentiment
you're
in my pitch.
describing like a sizzler to me. Like
A Sizzler. I mean,
yeah.
I've been to Sizzler like twice. It's way better than Sizzler though.
Okay.
It's like it's obviously like not home cooked, but it's like it doesn't feel as mass produced, even though it definitely is. It just felt like hometown, you know? Like, and I was also like 8 when I was eating this. So like I didn't have standards. I just knew that I wanted unlimited ice cream.
So that means you gotta throw in the memory. So that means you gotta go back
Oh,
to
absolutely. This is also like I would say 2000.
So you're de-aging to like a 10-year-old for this meal.
Yes. More time travel.
Okay.
More time travel. Yes. So
Okay.
I'm like 10.
10 years old. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
What number are we at?
2.
2.
I could go. Excuse me. For 2, mine is like a kind of like a combo. Okay, I would start with a really good coffee. We haven't talked much in the way of beverages. My thing would be coffee. It would have to be a really nice, like well sourced, like probably like Ethiopian if coffee if it was hot. Not as much focus if it's a cold brew or like whatever. If it's a cold brew coffee, that would be perfect. The food wise, I'm going chicken cutlet Parmesan sandwich, like giant, and then brisket disco fries. Now you're talking about barbecue places. I had a barbecue place from Connecticut that made these slamming fucking disco fries with like a little bit of gravy, a little bit of melted cheese, scallions,
what
chopped up.
Fries? Are disco fries like wedges? Or are they like waffle fries?
No, they're just regular. They could really be any cut of fry, but essentially they have like yeah, it's like essentially like a gravy with a cheese. That's like the basic. But these ones had like chopped up brisket in it. Oh my god, those were amazing.
Actually, I'm not a fan of gravy on my fries.
Have you had poutine?
Huh?
That's kind of what it's like. Poutine, yeah.
Yeah, there's a spot I went to in Montreal.
I'm looking at a picture of it. Those look good. They do look good.
Yeah.
There's a spot I went. No, actually, no, I'm lying. I did have poutine in Montreal, but there's a spot I went to in Boston that did like an Americanized poutine with, I want to say it was brisket, and that was fire. That was fantastic.
Yeah.
I just remembered that.
So I googled it real quick, and one of the images they gave me was for a Korean barbecue kimchi fries. Looks incredible.
That sounds fire.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
These were
called Texas poutine. Mm-hmm. They were hand cut fries, gravy, brisket, debris, and cheese curds.
Yeah.
Fucking amazing.
That's good stuff.
That sounds good.
Kamal too?
Okay, me too. So I would say my second would be my family's from like different members, because some of my family members make like slightly better than others.
Name names.
And
relationships right now.
I don't mind. I think would be basically Thanksgiving dinner.
Right.
Wow.
By with different dishes. So like it's gonna be tough. So my mom's ribs and her greens for sure.
Mm-hmm. My ribs again.
My uncle's cornbread and his glazed ham.
I forgot about cornbread. Damn.
This is gonna be the tough one. This is one that's gonna get me in trouble. Wait, no, my mom's stuffing, and she's not gonna like me for this. My uncle's mac and cheese.
Oh shit!
Mama Williams.
That's a hot
Mama
take.
something else.
Yeah, the mac and cheese one is gonna get me in trouble. But mac and cheese.
Is this your mom's brother?
Half.
Okay, close enough. So
No,
they
not
can
half.
fight.
Not half. Sorry. In-law.
In-law, gotcha. They can still fight. That's cool.
And I would say, don't anything else on. What do I usually get for Thanksgiving? And I don't
You
know.
got a holiday beverage of choice, a Thanksgiving beverage?
I don't usually have one, but for this one, it would be an enormous pitcher of Kool-Aid. Yes. Just matter of fact, might even spice it up a little bit. Throw some like some Sour Patch Kids in that. Let it soak in there for
that sounds disgusting.
A day or so. So that'll be with my entree, and then for dessert would be like.
Oh Jesus, there's more.
Of course,
as we get closer to one, there's gonna be more.
Would probably be like, oh no.
All right.
Just
a nice like I don't know. I'll go simple. Just a nice like.
This guy's waxing poetic over here.
Just a nice moist like lemon cake.
Lemon cake. Oh,
like chocolate icing.
Oh wow, interesting.
And call it a day.
Okay. Who's
Where we at?
Anyone?
Huh?
Just Small's family's classic lemon cake with chocolate icing. Doesn't have to be a particular relative. I'm just curious.
I'll go with my mom. My mom makes a really good one.
All right. Back at it again. Who's going next? What are we at? We're at ones now.
We're at one. I'll continue the cycle. Again, it's a combo beverage.
So wait, just to establish what we're saying with this meal is like if we could choose one meal to have before we died.
Yeah, this is you're gonna die after you eat.
This is my meal, yeah.
All right, let's hear this.
Okay, so beginning to drink, I have a really good beer. This has to be from like a brewery that you literally have to go to get the beer. Like you can't buy it anywhere else. Some really classic good stuff. Then we got coming in, I have spicy sushi rolls and nigiri. Okay. I'm talking like high quality fish, that you can from Japan. Pop in your mouth.
Not Japan. We go in Atlantis. We go in Atlantis quality sushi.
like some really good soy sauce too to dip it. Oh, that would like, and I'm talking just classic sushi or tuna or salmon. We're not venturing too far. Maybe some salmon roe. That would be I'm
a little upset I don't have sushi on my list. No,
I am too. Now that I think about it. But
what are you gonna do?
It's in the top 10. How about that? It's in the top 10 for sure.
Sushi is like 6 for me.
Sushi is amazing. Okay, so we got sushi. I want to start with sushi. Then I want to finish on, actually, sushi would be the second part. The first part would be bacon wrapped scallops because I love bacon wrapped scallops. Then I'm going to finish on a Bojangles chicken biscuit with their seasoned fries.
Wow. He's going deep south. Not that deep. He's going to Virginia.
I better be on a death row list in the South because
if they can get that Bojangles.
Oh yeah,
damn.
So buttery. The biscuits.
I've had Bojangles
chicken
and biscuits. It's pretty good.
Oh,
it is pretty good. It's definitely. Damn, I don't want to get on too much of a sidebar, but like, how do you rank like KFC, Popeyes, Bojangles? How do you rank those? Can you?
Oh yeah, easily. KFC is the bottom. Popeyes is like closer to the top. McDonald's, their chicken sandwich is not that bad recently, but I know they're not on the list. I would put Bojangles at the top because I just think like I love the sandwich feature of a chicken sandwich that they do like at Popeyes. But on a biscuit, it just turns it into a different thing. Yeah. So I'm putting probably I'll put Bojangles and Popeye. They're kind of like neck and neck. Yeah, Bojangles chicken biscuit, and then I'm finishing with pistachio ice cream, like a nice cup of it.
Forgot about ice cream. I'm gonna tack ice cream onto my meal though.
The fact pistachio is an interesting choice.
I mean, I love chocolate, but like I've been on a kick of pistachio lately. It's just so like when it's nuanced, it's so
when
good.
Pistachio ice cream's done right, it's actually
really good. Yeah.
Yeah, but I've had too many bad experiences with it. I wouldn't be able to risk it, but I respect that. I respect that list. That Bojangles, I didn't see that.
Word up.
Word
that Bojangles. I've had Bojangles in the airport and I've cried because it's so good. Like
that's got to be a clip. Why are you crying over Bojangles?
Sorry, are
airport Bojangles.
Look at mommy. Look at that man over there. He's crying on this chicken sandwich.
I would start wondering, like, is this safe for us to go on this flight? Why is he crying right before he boards?
All right, number one. Are you going Kamal or should I go?
I don't know.
I'll go. I'm ready.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
I'm still
You ready
working
to die?
the
ready to die?
Okay, because now that Kamal has introduced like the idea of first course, second course, dessert, like that type of thing, I think I'm gonna get sushi in here real quick. So to start it off, I'm gonna have sushi from my favorite sushi spot, Yoshino Asian Fusion in Mount Vernon. Shout out. They've been holding me down for a solid 10 years. Fantastic people. All right. I'm gonna get I can't pick a roll right now. I'll just say I'll get one roll because it's my appetizer. And I'm gonna have lemonade with that. Okay.
Oh, lemonade, yeah.
Sushi and like a nice lemonade. For the main course, I'm gonna go my mom's stew peas with white rice. Hit every time. I'm talking. I want oxtail in there. I want salt beef. I want chicken feet, and I want pigtail in there. I want all of those meats in the stew peas. I want some.
You want the slave platter. Oh boy.
Give me all the rejected meat parts in that stew.
Chicken hearts.
Liver, not a one. All right. Those got to be in there.
You want a foot nailed to a board too?
That doesn't seem necessary.
It's a Key and Peele reference.
Okay. Yeah, I got it from they went in the diner trying to get the blackest order. Yeah. I want all those meats in my stew peas with some white rice. And then I'm going to wash that down with my mom's homemade carrot juice. It's fantastic. You got to have it.
Carrot juice?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Delicious.
Why haven't you told me about this? It sounds
it's just
interesting.
It's very colored. I'm also thinking I got to have dessert, right? I'm going to have it's the finisher. So I'm gonna have grape nut rum and raisin ice cream from the ice cream factory, also in Mount Vernon, New York. Don't fix up your face, you American bastard. Okay, you have no culture. You don't know anything Caribbean or outside of white America. I don't want to hear nothing from you, Mr. Pancakes. All right,
Mr. Maple Syrup.
Grape nut rum and raisin ice cream. From the ice cream factory. It's delicious. Made fresh. Love it. That's me. That's my number one. Jamal, go ahead.
Oh man,
I'm tired of your list already. Talk about some ham hocks. What do you want?
All right. So for my final, my number one meal would be we clean out, we wash out my enormous cereal bowl. You take this big bowl.
He's just talking about like a giant like serving dish. Like fuck that. Like he just gets like the tinfoil. Like One for parties.
I don't know, something like that. And all right, so it's gonna be broken, and it will be uh 4 quadrants of uh different Cold Stone ice cream.
Wow.
So
Wow.
in one, we're gonna have some cookie dough ice cream. In another, we're gonna have some Oreo cookies and cream. In another, we're gonna have some.
Okay, wait a minute. First of all, if this is Cold Stone, you're doing it wrong because like the whole point of Cold Stone is you mix it up together. I'm supposed to have it separated.
Nah, we're gonna have separated.
So
This
why
is
even
how
go
we're
to
gonna.
Cold Stone? This is your list, but got shit on a little
Hey,
bit.
listen to me. Listen. I'm about to die. You're gonna do what you're gonna do what I say. Damn it.
Okay, continue.
And we're gonna have a nice
Rocky Road. Nah.
Cherry Garcia. I actually don't like chocolate all that much, honestly. And then
Learning.
the last is gonna be a nice French vanilla. Um, each quadrant will be ice cream will be mixed with uh marshmallows, whipped cream, and rainbow sprinkles in each.
Okay.
Sure.
Then um then on all 4 quadrants an extra like I'll say 3-inch layer of whipped cream will be placed on top of that.
Just another canister.
Yes.
Just shot. It's gonna be just shot into your mouth.
Yes.
Too.
After every spoon, he just gets like whipped cream in his mouth.
With some light Butterfinger flakes on the whipped cream.
Butterfinger flakes.
You're really pushing the limits of the prison chef here. he can go to like 5 different fast food joints and that's it. Like
Top with 1 cherry, just to be a little classy with it.
maraschino or Luxardo?
We'll just do maraschino just to get out the way.
Mm-hmm.
And on the side to counterbalance and supplement the ice cream will be a large slice of my mom's sweet potato pie.
Wow.
And
that's like symbolic right there.
Yeah. And a giant pitcher of water so I can make it through it without
giant pitcher
without having a heart attack,
without passing out from sugar intake. And that's it.
All right.
Beautiful. Wow.
I hate Kamal's list because he made fun of my list.
You know that ice cream is gross.
It's not gross. It's so
gross. It's so
Listen,
gross.
It's about your list. Like you're the one who's dying. You're the one who's eating it.
I'm still going to criticize him. I feel like
I think there was some.
You haven't had it.
Huh?
You haven't had it from that particular place.
Gross.
We can talk about this later. I disagree.
There was clearly some group favorites. And I don't want to say anything, but 2 of them were mine. So
yeah, Mike's list was very classy.
That's because yours was like, yours was a bit sophisticated.
It was like well curated. There were like palettes being considered.
Mine was like, what can you imagine like a 10-year-old boy would want to eat if he could have it every day? And I'm like, yup, that's it.
Yeah. Listen, I didn't even throw ramen in there. Okay.
Because food nostalgia is a powerful aspect in food, man.
Nostalgia is the sex of the educated. I don't know.
We almost had the episode title there, but you lost.
Yeah, we almost there. Oh man,
this has been fun.
Yes, we're wrapping up episode 28. Poorly Made. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next week.